Hello and welcome back to my space. If you're new here, my name is Renee, and before we get started, I just want to take the time to celebrate 100 subscribers. Take a sip to that. Oh wait, cheers first, right? Cling cling. Now we're taking a sip. So yes, I just want to take a moment just to celebrate this small win. It took a lot to get to 100 subscribers. I know it's nothing compared to 100,000 and a million, but I just started and I'm excited and I'm happy and I'm proud. So yes, just want to take time to celebrate. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So today I just wanted to share a few of my current favorite items that I've been currently using and loving and relying on during these times. Have been keeping me happy and sane. And the first thing I want to introduce to you guys is this liquid CBD from Brown Girl Jane Balance Drops. So I wanted to try a liquid CBD just to see how it works with me and how well my body reacts to it. Normally I prefer the one that you light up, but this one, what they recommend is that you just take a dropper of it, a full dropper. I'm almost at quarter another one because it's almost empty. But you would take a full dropper of it and you would place it under your tongue like that. Hold for 30 seconds before swallowing. That's how they get that's what they recommend for you to get the best effects from it. So I'm a very anxious person, maybe borderline dramatic, but anxious, worrier. Any little thing that happens, it's like, okay, I just need to be able to be relaxed. And that's what those do for me. So the CBD doesn't have, they extract the THC, I believe, out of it. So you don't get that high like you would in like weed or something like that. This is definitely a very organic thing, okay? I usually take this in the morning before I go to work because that's where the stress of the day starts. Like I said, this has been sort of keeping me balanced throughout the day. I could feel it when I forget to take it. Unless it's just my norm, maybe that's my mind, I have no idea, but I can feel when I don't take it. Even when I use the one that you light up, I feel more relaxed, I sleep better. It doesn't make you sleepy, it just makes me sleep better. And there's different strains for different things, but I particularly like the ones that are gonna relax me and calm me down. I do follow the co-founder of this company, Thibaut Champ. I love her. And which brings me to my next thing that I'm gonna introduce to you guys in a second. So every morning she does this thing called Morning Mindset on her Instagram channel. And it sort of is to start the day. She's in LA, so the times are a little bit earlier now. So I sort of get on when I can when I'm at work. And if not, she saves the live, so you can always go back to it. So what she introduces is this next item that I've been loving lately. And that's this book by Ayana Van Zandt called Until Today. This book is a daily devotional, and every morning Thibaut will read from this book based on whatever date it is. And lately she's been bringing in someone else to help her read, and everyone shares their experiences. And the reason why I love this, because it's not necessarily like your typical daily devotional where it is about God and all of that. It is, but what it says is these are daily devotions for spiritual growth and peace of mind. That's exactly what it is. So it's like every day, whatever she writes in the book, it relates back to what you're pretty much going through. And I have a few other daily devotionals, but this one, it's so relatable. It's like she's in your mind. She doesn't even remember. I do remember her saying she doesn't even remember what she wrote in the book. It just so happens that whenever you open up the book, it's just meant for you and for you to relate to it. And even if you may not be going through that exact thing, you can sort of apply it to your everyday life as well to sort of make sense of whatever else you're going through. And it sort of puts life into perspective, honestly and truly. So it is like a little community over there. And even if you don't stop by, which I do suggest that you do if you can, or watch the replay. If not, I do recommend purchasing this daily devotional Until Today by Ayana Van Zandt. You won't regret it. So let's get into a little bit of skincare. So my skin has been reaping havoc on me ever since this COVID-19 thing started. It's the maskne, is that what they call it, that everyone has been dealing with. But I feel like mine is on a whole other level. It was like cystic acne at first, and now it's like it left all these marks and hyperpigmentation on my skin that I despise. It's like my skin just feels ugh. And I also feel because of that, I probably was doing too much. We're bored. We're always in Sephora trying to try the latest new skincare because there's nothing else to do besides go and try the latest new skincare, and I was doing too much. I was putting on a million products at night because I'm watching all these YouTube videos, all these Instagram videos that are showing everyone with their skin routines, and I'm trying everything when really I need to just keep it simple. So what I've been trying to just relax and just stick to the basics is with my moisturizer and my sunscreen. So the first moisturizer the only moisturizer I'm gonna show you is this Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Face Butter. So I got this about a year ago in like as a sample in Sephora, and I tried it out, and with me, I love heavy moisturizers that are just thick, especially in wintertime, because I can't do dry skin. I don't like that feeling of feeling tusty. You don't even go outside in the winter and like you smile or you yawn and I feel like your face is about to break into pieces. This is an ultra hydrating moisturizer, and I feel like when I was using this, my skin was okay. It just needed a layer. After I washed my face, just a layer of moisture, and then go to my bed. All that extraness, no. So I feel like when I used this, it was heavy enough to moisturize my face and keep the moisture in, but not clog my pores. And that's all I really needed. I was putting on all kind of serums, all kind of hyaluronic acid, this on that. Like, I'm sure it's necessary, but I feel like with the way my skin is going right now, I need to just chill for a minute and then slowly introduce other products back into my skincare regimen. Oh, and speaking of skincare regimen, how could I go to the moisturizer and not go to the cleanser? Hold on, I'll be right back. The next thing on my current favorites is by Shiseido, the Extra Creamy Cleansing Foam. This is a very gentle face cleanser. And this is another thing that helped my skin before I started doing all of that nonsense. It's very creamy. It probably looks like a face moisturizer when you squeeze it out. But once you emulsify it in some water, it turns foamy and it just literally just relaxes my skin. It's very gentle, super gentle. I mean, I was even trying samples from all kind of samples that I would get, I would try. I was just doing way too much. But this cleanser is super gentle, and I would use this, of course, before I use my whipped face butter. So this, in conjunction with the face butter, it would just calm my skin, and I really feel like that's all I needed at the time. So for the past week, I feel like I've just been going back to the basics and simplifying it, and I'll just monitor my skin and see what happens. Next up is my favorite sunscreen. It's by Lancome UV Expert Aqua Gel Defense 50 Sunscreen. It is an all-day primer and moisturizer. To me, this has such a fresh scent. It doesn't leave any weird gray cast to it, which I cannot say. I don't like that smell of beach. I don't want to smell that when I'm putting it on my face in the morning. Fine if we're going to the beach, but if it's for every day, I don't want to smell that and I don't want to see it. I feel like when I put this on, it dissolves and it just blends into my skin. I never realized how important it is for sunscreen until I started doing my research. Doesn't matter your skin color, doesn't matter your race, doesn't matter if black don't crack, you should be wearing sunscreen. And it doesn't matter the season either, not just in the summertime, the wintertime, because it's UV rays all the time. So this is what I've been incorporating into my regimen, probably for the past year or so as well. And it's very small for the price. But it just smells so good. It just smells so fresh and clean. And again, I'm going to do my best to link everything down below where you guys can get it. But I definitely highly recommend this. I'm not sure if it's like a mineral sunscreen or there's those skin experts out there and those estheticians that I watch on YouTube, and they know all the details about all of that kind of stuff. So you guys can just sort of just look it up or just research mineral sunscreen, or especially sunscreens for black girls, just because our skins just look a little different with the way they make a lot of these sunscreens. This is not necessarily made for us, and that cast that it leaves is just not cute. So I would suggest do your research on different sunscreen and just see what works for you. But definitely this Lancome sunscreen has definitely been my go-to. So next up, not that I've been wearing makeup all that much, but when I do, I use this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. So it's like a moisturizer and a primer, I guess. But it just, I don't know. When I use this, I just feel like my makeup goes on so much more smoothly. It looks more natural and glowy. Because I don't really like to set my makeup. I don't like that matte look. Even with the concealer, I prefer not to really set it. Maybe it's a little bit and I'll just, maybe like for a minute, I'll let the powder sit underneath it and I'll brush it off. But for the most part, like today, I didn't set with anything. I just put on the face base and I did put it over my moisturizer. I'm not sure if you're supposed to put it on by itself or if you put it on with a moisturizer, like on top of a moisturizer like you would for a primer. But either way, I use it and I just feel like the makeup just lays on it so much more natural and glowy and just, it's just perfection. My face doesn't react to it at all. It doesn't feel like, oh my god, something's stinging. It does have a small tint, not tint, it has like a scent to it that's a little, I'd rather it not have it. It smells a little lemony. That's the best I could think of when I'm thinking about the actual product. I kind of wish it didn't have a smell, but it doesn't make my face react to anything. And I don't use it that much because I'm not wearing that much makeup these days. When I go to work, I'm wearing a mask all day long. So the most I'll do is mascara and do my eyebrow. So yeah, so this is what I've been loving lately, this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Get you some. And this next product, really quick, is by Tatcha's the Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. And this I love to spray on my skin after I do my makeup. And honestly, even sometimes when I don't even have on makeup, if I feel like my skin is a little inflamed or it feels inflamed, I'll just spray a little bit of this. But if I decide to set my makeup with like powder, even without powder, like today I didn't use any powder, I'll still spray it. Oh my god, it really gives that dewy look. Like I said, that's the look that I prefer. I want to glow, I want it to look natural. I've said plenty of times that extra beat eyeshadow, cut crease, contoured face. I wish I could do it, and I wish when the situation applies and when I'm like going out and I really want to look really done up, then fine. But for me, that everyday look, or just in general, like the glow look just works best for me. Tried and true. Finish it off with that, and I'm good to go. And that I'll try to link down below if I find it as well. And again, it's by Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. If you want that dewy look, get you some of this. For skin, lately what I've been loving to mix with my fragrances are the Body Shop body butters. So I went to Ulta and found a few of these. One is almond milk and honey. It doesn't have like a strong scent. If you want something that doesn't really, not gonna conflict with your perfume, this is always a good one. It softens your skin so much and your fragrance will stick to this. As well as the mango scent. Oh my god, this lately with all my spring perfumes that I've been wearing, I feel like it just mixes so well. It smells so clean and it's not that fruity, not like it's extra fruity, it's just a hint of mango to it. And this is how it looks, a thick consistency, like shea butter a little bit. And I just love it. It's just, you're not gonna get ashy after wearing these at all, at all. But great if you want, like I said, everyone's body works different, but I feel like when I wear like a moisturizer or something thicker that my fragrance can stick to, it lasts longer. And I just always want something that's gonna work well with the fragrance that I spray. So again, the Body Shop body butter, they have them in all different sizes. I actually have a bigger one. That's the shea, I think it's a shea butter fragrance. It's in my bathroom. I honestly don't feel like getting up, but there's so many different fragrances that you can try from the Body Shop. This was $6 from Ulta because they sell the Body Shop in there if you just want to try it out and see how it is with your skin before you invest in those bigger tubs of them. So yeah, give these a try. And also what I've been loving lately, which is really crazy how I picked this up, I just randomly tried it in the supermarket, is Johnson & Johnson's the Shea and Cocoa Butter Oil Gel. So this will give your body a glow. Like I love this on any perfume, smells good and it will stick to it. I feel like even in the summertime, I'm not sure if it's good for when the sun is beaming, if it'll burn your skin. I've been wearing it all winter. But it's gonna give you a nice, healthy, shiny glow and it smells clean. And I feel like it moisturizes like thoroughly. even if you wear it when you go to your bed at night, you're gonna wake up and you're gonna still feel soft. You're not gonna feel like it dried up and there's nothing you need to reapply it. Like, you really don't. I'm gonna see like how it works like in the summertime up against like my white dresses and clothes to see how it goes. I have some a little bit on my arms now, but I don't have any long sleeves or anything that's gonna brush up against. I haven't seen it stain anything at all. It just absorbs, and they recommend that you put it on when your body is still damp. So I keep this in the bathroom and I put it on fresh out the shower, and that may have something to do with why it's so moisturizing mixed with my damp skin. So again, the Johnson & Johnson Shea Butter Oil Body Gel. Moving on. So finally, I want to get to some lip products that's been definitely getting me through these days. So the worst thing, okay, about wearing these masks, they're definitely needed. You have to wear them, but is this ruining the focal points of my looks? Like, I love a nice nude glossy lip, and I just find that I cannot express myself because it's always covered up. So let me just go through my holy grail lip products. So first, I start with this Laneige lip sleeping mask. So this really is a lip sleeping mask, but I wear this all day long. Anytime my lips need a little bit of moisture, I put this on. It's really thick, and mine is almost empty. This has got to be like my 5th or 6th tub of this. Like, I go through these like crazy. I have full lips, what I call big lips, but my lips are full. I can't walk around with chapped lips. No. Lips have to be filled with moisture. So this is my holy grail product. So on top of this, I will use my MAC Cork lip liner and my MAC taupe lipstick. Okay? And I discovered these Fenty Lip Creams. Oh my God, when I tell you. And this one in particular, Fenty Glow, when I tell you, this makes my lips look like a dream. I wear them pretty much in every video. As you can see here, I love a shiny lip, okay? More than a matte lip. And it just makes my lips look nice and healthy and shiny and glowy like I like. Nice and even toned. This, I'm gonna repurchase this, a few of these, because you know always a product that you love, they always have to discontinue it. So no, I'm gonna make sure I buy these again. And I have a 1,000,001 nude lip glosses, okay? But this is the one. This is the one for sure. And finally, these are like so back in the day, and I don't know why I stopped using these, but these Lancome, mind you, I love Lancome. Love Lancome. These Juicy Tubes. So if you just want something just to pull your face together and just make your lips look healthy and shiny, which I love, or just even as a topper if you want, like you put on a nude lipstick and you just want something on top, just add as a gloss. This Juicy Tube by Lancome in Spring Fling, I love. It's pretty sheer. It's not gonna really give a huge tint. It'll be something there. It's a little healthy pinkish look. It smells and tastes like candy. Like, I love this. It makes me happy when it's on my lips because I can just smell how good it tastes. Does that make sense? Smell how good it tastes. Either way, I love it, and it's on my favorites list. So yes, get you some Lancome Juicy Tubes in Spring Fling. But they have a plethora of other shades and tones and flavors that you can try, and you pick which one is best for you. But the texture, it's definitely not sticky, but it's thick enough where it just, you feel it on your lips and it just feels put together. Again, get you some. So that was my current favorites list. It turned out to be more of a like self-care list, favorites list, sort of, pretty much. I'll take it. Whatever makes us feel good currently, that's what I've been loving lately. Let me know what are your current favorites, what's been helping you stay sane and keeping you happy, feeling good, smelling good in this current time. Leave them down below. I would love to know what you guys are using. And again, don't forget to hit that subscription button down below or that notification bell, again, wherever it may be in here, just so you stay alert on when I upload my new videos. And oh, I never put these in any of my videos, but hey, why not? Make sure you follow me on Instagram. My name is Renee Lennox. Actually, it's Renee Lennox on all platforms, but specifically Instagram. Follow me over there. And yeah, until next time. Bye.